welcome back to the channel. Magic's in the air. Can you guys feel it? I mean, can you feel it? Would you like me to send you a little bit your way? Okay, I'm gonna keep it for myself. Hey, we're back. You know, our last episode, whatever you want to call it, our last video. You know, it was a long day at work. Listen, every day's a long day at work, it seems like. Ugh. So I know you guys are tired of hearing about that. I'm tired of talking about it. So yeah, I was wore out, a little discouraged, because it seems like the closer we get, the farther away we get. So I had to let my boy, What a Kid, take over the outro. I thought he did an okay job. He seemed, for him, fairly understanding, but who really knows what's running through that little mind of his, besides crushed ice. Hi, hey. He's looking at me. Yeah, so what's going on? We have got a ton of work to do. We've got to bleed the brakes. We've got to finish the dash wiring. We still have to finish stripping out the taillight harness just for the lights and brake lights. We got to do the front as well. We have to find something to do a brake pedal switch with. We need a air cleaner stud. We need to fire it up. We need to fill in some holes. We need to mount the other slick, the other Hoosier on a rim, just so we can take it up and down the road. I don't want to put the street tires on it and just, you know, I want to actually kind of feel it a little bit. Gosh, what else we got to do? We got to put water in it. We got to bolt the drive shaft in, actually bolt it in. I also think I'm probably gonna take the rear sway bar off. I just don't like looking at it. It just aggravates me. I know the debate rages. You know, it helps level the car out and on launch. You know, yeah, okay. I mean, if it works for you, if it doesn't, whatever. And I'm thinking about taking the rear end cover, the girdle, off the silver car, and I got to change the pinion seal in that eventually anyway before we do anything with that. And I'm probably going to end up, well, not probably, I am going to end up changing the gears. I'm going to get the 56s out of it, and probably put a 430 in it because that's just what I got. So I was going to put that girdle on this car because I need to drain the fluid anyway, or don't need to, but I want to, anyway, we'll talk about that when we're doing it. And then I'll just order, a girdle for that car to replace it. So anyway, there's some other stuff. I just got to tighten the shift handle up. Golly, we got a lot of stuff to do. So let's quit talking about it and let's be about it. Oh, see that dance move I'm starting? Hold on. Don't get the music going. Don't do it. All right. I would like to point out that yes, for the people that have pointed out the braking system or the master cylinder going to the front, going to the rear. It's only been like that for 14 years. It's worked like a champ on the Dragon. It's worked fine on here. I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying it's right because technically it's wrong. And Yoda originally put this, he did that for a reason, and I don't remember what he told me it was, but anyway. So, and also for the record, on the Lincoln, the master cylinder on it has 2 ports. One port went to a front and a rear. One port went to a front and a rear. So I don't think it was actually doing whatever, you know, the first port being the primary and getting the most. I don't know. Don't look at me. I'm not a brake guy. That's obvious. So we're probably just going to leave it the way it is for the moment. And because honestly, me and this guy hate doing stuff like that. We obviously suck at it. I just went and looked at the LT. Yeah, hook it together. Let's go. So, hey, that's my bad, guys. For the guys that are pointing that out, my bad. But you know what? It's just going to keep being my bad. It's a substandard bad. How about that? All right, well, let's try and do something today. I mean, let's make ourselves do something. It has been a long day at work. It's been a long week at work. I say that all the time, but damn it, it is. It is long days. So anyway, let's try and get something done here. You know what we need to do also is, man, we need to, at some point, this thing's coming off. I mean, you can't be a cool kid with a dual plane. I know there's guys out there with dual planes. I know there's guys that love dual planes. I know there's guys that are fast with dual planes. But this guy is not that guy. I gotta have a single plane, dude. They're just cool. They are just cool. Even the dual plane guys admit they're cool. Dual plane guys want to have single planes. They won't admit it readily, but they know it in their heart of hearts. They know it. Good Lord. Like a homeless electrician's been living in here. Obviously, a guy doesn't know what he's doing either. Probably the same guy that did the brakes. Don't get offended, hand puppet. You only do what I tell you to do. You don't really have a mind of your own. Well, sometimes you do, but for the most part, I'm in control. Dang it. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. We've got our slick mounted. These are some old Hoosiers that Pirate gave me. So they'll work for what we're doing at the moment. Drive shaft is bolted in. Yes, it's not. Sorry for the light. It's not the biggest in the world. I'm a little concerned about it as well. Well, you know what I mean. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh Lord, we're going to talk about that a little bit too. I think. I told you guys I'd take it out. Look at that. I don't know how we're going to handle the situation. Ha ha ha. We've got the dash stuff kind of done a little bit. We've still got to wire it. We still got to finish, again, doing the headlight harness and the tail light type harness, and we got to do a brake pedal deal. But we have lights. We have starter, fuel pump, got electric fan. That'll be for headlights. So, oh man, I'm tired. So, anyway, we've got that done. You saw we got sway bar out. We got slick mounted. So, I mean, we're making. I'd like to get more, and I'm not done yet. We found a bolt for the scoop. We got to put a couple of little screws in it because it wants to push top down. Yeah, like I say, I just put this in here. We're gonna run the little battery that we run in the LTD, the lightweight one, and got to get, like I say, headlight. We got to find something for the brake lights. Got to bleed the brakes. Okay, I got plenty to do, but you know, hey, this is giving us a little something or another to cheer about. We just ran some fuel through the system and back into the can, so in case there's any trash or anything like that. So that went swimmingly. So I guess now we can bump it around and try and find our top dead center, or so we can drop the distributor in. We also put a ground strap. I may have showed that in another vid, but anyway, if I didn't, we did that I think yesterday or something. I honestly can't remember. So we got our carb deal. Okay, we've got it basically timed. We got distributor dropped in. So we didn't check for spark, but we should be good there. And I think in the morning, I don't want to get into it right now as far as firing it up, but I think in the morning we'll try and fire it up. See what's what. I know I'm going to forget something at home tomorrow, but we'll go eat lunch with T, and then whatever we leave at home, we'll be able to hopefully remember. We'll make us a list and be able to bring it out here. So we may fiddle with it for a few more minutes. I don't know. Let me look. I may look at taking the differential, draining the fluid out of it. Go ahead and get that underway. So, all right, we'll be back in the next clip. Listen up, boys. There ain't nothing that looks better or smells better than that rear end honey coming out. Look at that. Woo! Ooh, get you a big whiff of that, man. That right there, that'll get your blood up. That ain't no lie. Look at that. Hold on, get a taste up. Hand puppet, don't get in that. God, hand puppet, he can't help himself. He sees something like that, he just gotta reach for it. Check the viscosity. Man, look at that stuff. That stuff's coming out pretty good, honestly. I mean, pretty fast considering. Again, I can't remember if I put synthetic in here. I think I did. And I don't know if I put track lock modifier, which is a no-no. It makes it too slippery, and I can't remember. So I figured I would just drain it and put fresh, regular fluid in it, or gear oil, non-synthetic, just regular straight up gear oil with no friction modifier, because it's already soaked into the clutches and stuff, and maybe that'll help it out, just to lock up for a little bit. I mean, it's going to be what's going to be. We're eventually going to do 31 and be done with it. I say be done with it, but we're going to do 31. That's the plan. But for right now, we want to try and make I don't want to pull it out and do the track lock mod to a 28. That's a lot of work to do that, and still have stock axles. It's just, man. So anyway, maybe if it was a peg leg, maybe it'd save the axles. I don't know. So we'll just figure it all out. I typically fly by the seat of my pants. I mean, if you've watched this channel for any length of time, you've pretty much figured that out. Like, hey, if it's running, if it's halfway held together, let's go make a pass. I don't care. It's good enough. I am the definition of it's good enough. Typically when it's not even close to being good enough, but it doesn't matter to me. Especially when I've been working on something for so long, I just want the satisfaction. I want the cookie at the end of it. So anyway, let me pop that off, and we'll see you guys in the next clip. Listen up, boys. There ain't nothing that looks better or smells better than that rear end honey coming out. Look at that. Woo! Ooh, get you a big whiff of that, man. That right there, that'll get your blood up. That ain't no lie. Look at that. Hold on, get a taste up. Hand puppet, don't get in that. God, hand puppet, he can't help himself. He sees something like that, he just gotta reach for it. Check the viscosity. Man, look at that stuff. That stuff's coming out pretty good, honestly. I mean, pretty fast considering. Again, I can't remember if I put synthetic in here. I think I did. And I don't know if I put track lock modifier, which is a no-no. It makes it too slippery, and I can't remember. So I figured I would just drain it and put fresh, regular fluid in it, or gear oil, non-synthetic, just regular straight up gear oil with no friction modifier, because it's already soaked into the clutches and stuff, and maybe that'll help it out, just to lock up for a little bit. I mean, it's going to be what's going to be. We're eventually going to do 31 and be done with it. I say be done with it, but we're going to do 31. That's the plan. But for right now, we want to try and make I don't want to pull it out and do the track lock mod to a 28. That's a lot of work to do that, and still have stock axles. It's just, man. So anyway, maybe if it was a peg leg, maybe it'd save the axles. I don't know. So we'll just figure it all out. I typically fly by the seat of my pants. I mean, if you've watched this channel for any length of time, you've pretty much figured that out. Like, hey, if it's running, if it's halfway held together, let's go make a pass. I don't care. It's good enough. I am the definition of it's good enough. Typically when it's not even close to being good enough, but it doesn't matter to me. Especially when I've been working on something for so long, I just want the satisfaction. I want the cookie at the end of it. So anyway, let me pop that off, and we'll see you guys in the next clip. All right, guys, I was chasing my tail a little bit. I tried to fire it, had an issue, thought maybe it was a distributor. It could have been everything was checking out, and I started looking back through the harness, and I had one of these connectors had pulled back out of the heel a little bit, and it accidentally just fired it up. This will be the first, technically the first start. Going for the Pulpwood Championship, Pulpwood Truck Championship exhaust. On point. Sounds like total garbage. But it runs. So what I will probably do now is swap the distributor out and put the other one back in because it has the better advanced curve in it, and see if, like I say, I think that was the problem the whole time. So, but at least it's actually, that's probably the first time this thing has started up in a couple years. So, and you know, hey, we've been doing some other work, and I haven't filmed a lot of it, just because I've been kind of busy, and can't believe none of this leaks. That's amazing. So anyway, leaking a little bit. Could just be because it's dry. That car, honestly, besides what little bit we tried to use it on Dirty Pickle, hasn't had any run time on it. So. All right, well, we let's call that progress. I don't even have a Mountain Dew to celebrate. But we're not going to make it to Dyno Day. It's the day before Dyno Day, and we're not even close. I've got tied up helping Bruce, helping Yoda do some stuff out here, and it just hadn't worked out. But it is what it is. So anyway, let me shut you guys off. But it did run. It made noise. It sounds like garbage. But all my stuff does basically sound like garbage, so as long as it runs decent. Also, we're getting rid of a car. Well, I'm not. And me and Teresa had God's chicken for lunch. Chick-fil-A. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord for chicken. Yeah, Pirate's getting rid of this. Some of you older or guys that have been around the channel for a while may remember when this arrived from Amir. We thought about using it for something. We had a idea of what we would maybe do with it, but it's just, we got a lot to do anyway. I mean, seriously, we've got a lot to do. We've got a lot to do here, there, here, and on the Lincoln. And that's not even counting Pro Stocker and Krusty, so we got plenty to do. So we don't really need technically anything else on our plate at all, plus the van. So, but yeah, so Pirate's supposed to be coming over to remove the caster camber plates. He wanted to keep those, and then the rest of it, he's sending it to a good home. You guys may see it on another channel, I guess. I don't know if it's a secret. I don't guess it is. FOMO Bros. Richard Sickles is getting it. So anyway, I got work to do. He'll be here when he gets here, and he can start tinkering with it. He can start tinkering with it. Smart. does. It starts and then it doesn't start.
Wait a second, let me get you. There it is.
You got to work on it. Hold on.
Got it.
Now we're
Old school. Chief, tuck your ears in.
down. I can't tuck my ears in this one. I don't have big enough ears.
All right, here we go. You're online. Well, I can't go online. Facebook support video.
What?
Oh, that's awesome.
You know what? All I can tell Kevin is don't watch this damn video before you go to bed because you're going to have nightmares. Huh? Nightmares. Not bad dreams. I'm talking cold sweats, fool. Wake up and your sheets be soaking wet. And your underwear too. Man, I bet his soul's got a dark stain on it right now. If he even saw that. He don't even know. He don't even know. Loser leave town.
Oh, that would be rough.
Loser leave town. Loser shaves his goatee. Woo. Hey, let me tell you something right now. You ever heard a 350 Fobo main with camel humps ever sound that angry?
Oh no, that's angry.
That's 8.5 to 1 compression with E6s and an HO cam. Sounds pissed! Ooh, this thing will grab someone by the throat. I know it's going to grab by the throat. Kevin got that big turkey throat too, so it's going to get him, and there's going to be wrinkles coming out of both sides of him. I'm going to stretch him like Daffy Duck, just like that.
I'm going to say something, and I know how you are. But if you want, I'll drag my trailer over here and we'll haul it over there.
Nice.
That's up to you. I know you ain't got brakes on, but I'll
He's like, yeah, you think you got no brakes, right?
I mean, I'll haul it over there. We'll push everything out of the way and we'll haul it over there in the morning.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
Just for it to make 200 horsepower.
Yeah, but it's
the
just,
angriest 200 you've ever heard, though.
Yeah, all we have to do is fix tighten up this water leak down there and fix that.
And fix a lot of that. It sounds angry. Hey, it don't pop. That carburetor,
No.
bless its heart.
Yes.
Bless that carburetor's little heart. I know it's weeping a little bit. It might just dry up. It's not even that bad.
It's only a flame. It's only a flame.
Dude.
No, that is.
This thing is 100% legit.
Too legit.
I'm just going to put this on YouTube too. I think it's still recording.
Oh.
I think it's still recording.
Sorry.
Show them your hand puppets.
My hand puppets is not from this car.
Those are old puppets right there. They've seen a lot of shows, you know what I'm saying? They've seen a lot of puppet shows.
I mean, they may be looking at my back most of it.
Yeah.
You can cut that out.
No, I don't edit. I edit just a little bit. I only trim the fronts and the backs of the videos. I leave the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And the best thing would be, my dually's cleaned out from the trip. 3 people can fit in it, and you can kick his ass all the way to the dyno and back.
Angriest 200 horsepower you'll ever
That's right.
drive.
Well, the offer's there. We'll come by in the morning. I'll leave a little early. We'll come by in the morning.
Tell Johnny just blow it up on the dyno.
No,
man.
Blow
it up. Don't mind that tack. What's that thing go to? We got 10 grand. We're gonna have to add more numbers to it. The shift light came on the 2-step. I got it. Yeah, I don't know why.
But I mean, was it doing it at 42 or 47?
I had it at 46 is where the 2-step's at. But I may have had it turned down a little. It could have been flicking it, it's banging. What's funny is it sounds like angrier than like the Pro Stock car does.
But you know what?
I'm a little higher on the 2-step on the Pro, but not much. It's got more of a buzzy sound, more of a.
But now, the further you got into it, the meaner it sounded.
The first couple times the first time I did it, I was just kind of half throttled. The second time I did it, I put it to the wood, and I put it on the deck, and it's like. This thing leaving a line doing that and breaking an axle is going to be fun, sort of. It's gonna be kind of fun.
It's badass, no matter what. It's family channel. Sorry.
That's like an acceptable curse word. The words I was saying earlier are not.
Yeah,
They're
it
like-
could have been no worse when I was on that lawnmower. I was.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap this video up. I might as well wrap it up. I already got some footage and stuff, so whatever. I didn't film a lot because I'm sitting here working on it and getting super frustrated. What do we do? We had an MSD box go out. That was probably my fault. Probably a faulty ground the way I had it. That was my fault. The distributor was bad. The one distributor was bad. This distributor I know was good because I bought it. So that was after we got the box swapped and all this kind of rigmarole. Because I was working with a couple of parts that I've never personally seen run in that, so you don't know. But we nipped the box. I got 2 MSD boxes. I got some.
Kevin, he's gonna kick your ass. Right there. Right there.
You don't want this kind of trouble in your life, boy.
Holy shit.
You know that kid your mom told you never hang around? It's me. And so we changed the box. I don't know. We did a lot trying to get this thing to fire, but finally we got a bypass plug that's jacked up. So
The plug is, but it looks like it's also coming from right there, like underneath the thermostat housing.
very possible. That's very possible. It's probably very.
I don't know. Or maybe that's oil.
That's more likely. More likely it's oil. We got all that rectified. I got the rear end, the girdle on, but I haven't got any. I ain't got no gear oil in it either.
Oh.
I ain't got no gear oil in it. I can't remember. But anyway, it does run.
It lives.
It lives.
It lives.
It lives. So
That is so badass.
we're closer than we were
That's
before.
Yeah, that's great.
Closer than we were before. So anyway, thanks for
Watching?
No, that's
No.
the middle one. Damn it,
Okay.
Michael.
Subscribing?
Thanks for commenting, subscribing, supporting the channel. I throw that in because people send me stuff
Yeah.
that's coil, so I want to thank them.
And for all the
Always.
people that contact me to get his address,
Yeah.
anytime.
Now I'm not lying. I tell them people that I'm a bad communicator. Is that a lie?
No, you
No,
are your horrible.
And thanks for watching. And until next time on the substandard leader in Fox Body videos, Lincolns, but we are the gold standard in kicking red and white 55 Chevy ass. Woo! Now some guy with a super badass 55 is like, hey,
Line 'em up.
I'll see you in town, Falcon. Meet me at Paradise Road.
Paradise
No,
Road.
I'm in Milner.
Oh, yeah.
Milner when he's old and retired, you know. But
He
anyway,
he really did it.
Oh yeah, I know.
Because he's in Low Hot Bobby Rose later. No, don't tell me you didn't like that one.
That was good.
That
I
was
like
a nice call.
I like Paul now.
Yeah, Paulie, that was good.
All right, so we'll see you guys in the next clip. We don't know if we're going to take this, but if we do, I'll list a combination in the description. You can guess what it will make on the video. Hey, give me 2 numbers: what it will make and what it sounds like it'll make.